EA Games. Westwood Studios. Command Conquer Renegade. And welcome to Walkthrough's gameplay video of... I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I just never got around to it. But here we are, finally doing a gameplay video. No series. Could be series. We can figure out how certain things work, but I also could do single player, but right now we're going to do multiplayer, because it is Multiplayer Shooter Friday. And that is Command Conquer Renegade, the original. Because it is very necessary to say original these days, because there's always, might be able to confuse this with Renegade X. Although Renegade X doesn't have Command Conquer in the title because it's not made by EA, and it's not licensed by EA anyway. And it has an X at the end. But you can both call them Renegade, and you both get the general picture of what they are. Yeah, this screen's not meant for 1,400 dpi. Nope, not one bit. But yeah, so you could get confused. So basically, how I'm gonna be calling this is I'm gonna be either calling it Command Conquer Renegade, Renegade Classic, the original Renegade, stuff like that. However, and when I call Renegade X, it'll just be Renegade X or Renegade Remake or Renegade. Remake's better because remaster is more. It's more Halo 1, Halo 2 Anniversary, more HD remake, stuff like that, or HD remaster, because you just make the game look better as opposed to making making a completely different game, like the new XCOM, like the new SimCity, like the new Need for Speed, like the new Ratchet & Clank, stuff like that. Alright, but anyway, so Command & Conquer, it came out in 2002, is basically the fifth game in the Command & Conquer series, after the original Command & Conquer, Command Conquer Renegade, those both came out in 1995, more or less. I'm going to quickly turn on the Wii U and check. But yeah, those came out mostly 1995. Then you got good old my favorites, or some of my favorites anyway. Command Conquer 2, Tiberium Dawn, and Command Conquer Red Alert 2. They both came out later 90s. And you got Command Conquer Renegade. Now, there was eventually meant to be a sequel of Command Conquer Renegade. Command Conquer Renegade something or other. Forgetting the name of it right now, but yeah, there was supposed to be another Command Conquer. I guess it was Command Conquer Renegade 2 was its name. Which actually did something interesting, which is what Westwood originally intended to do with the Command Conquer series, but they just never got around to it. And before, Westwood decided to implode itself by making a MMO that lasted 2 years and trying to make a Command Conquer MMO that didn't look at anything like Command Conquer, and also did other things that EA was not happy about, so they shut them down, or more or less ate them up, and basically turned them into EALA. I think that's what happened. And Command Conquer was one of their last games. Actually, I think that maybe it is their last game as Westwood as a studio. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because Generals was an EA game, a full-on EA game. And this, as you saw, EA's in the. As you can see, EA's down here, which means EA was working, EA was working with Westwood, just like EA works with BioWare and DICE now. But, the thing about Westwood is, Westwood just made a ton of bad decisions, and EA decided, nope, and just decided to absorb them. Which they kept some employees, got rid of others, which some people may not like, but, yeah. But anyway, so Command Conquer Renegade. It was the first attempt, oh no, it was the second attempt at Command Conquer branching out beyond just RTSs. There was another attempt where they tried making an MMO type deal where you third-person controlled vehicles, which was pretty interesting. They made that, but that didn't go very well. So they decided to make, you know what, let's make a first-person shooter. And that's where they, well, some say they didn't succeed, some say they do. I'm one of those people that say they did succeed in making a good first-person shooter, because Command Conquer Renegade is a cult classic. Everyone knows that. However, not everyone knows it might be a classic, because, you know, Command Conquer Renegade is a really good game. I'll tell you why. It has a very good campaign, both story-wise, length-wise, content-wise. About how you approach missions, because it is, you know, basically each mission is kind of open-worldish. Using a more modern term, because back in the day, most shooters were like that, like the mid-range Castle Wolfenstein was like that. Captain Wolfenstein 2006, I think, was like that. Halo 1 was like that. Not quite sure if the older Call of Duties were like that. But yeah, most games are like that. Also, what made a good first-person shooter at the time was the fact that it had your good old armor and health. Like, you picked up different armor to protect yourself. When those were gone, you had to use health. Your health stayed depleted unless you got a health bag, and then armor, and you put armor over that, but the armor didn't actually replace your health, stuff like that. You know that system works if you're old enough to remember, if you played some more classic games. It had Havoc, which is the main character, can carry as many guns as he wishes, which it's all the guns in the game, basically. So there's that, and yeah. And what also made Command Conquer special was it incorporated all the vehicles from Command Conquer at the time, because Command Conquer Renegade is based on the original Command Conquer. I say based on because things aren't exactly as accurate as it could be. Because of the simple fact of, like, the harvesters have the harvesters have tracks, or vice versa. I think, yeah, the harvesters have wheels in Command Conquer 1, and they have tracks in this game. Or vice versa, I forgot which. We'll find out once we get in game. As well as something, other things are just slightly off. But overall, it's a good, for Westwood's, like, more or less first attempt to make a first-person shooter, especially making a game that's based off Command Conquer, because the original based off Command Conquer game was more closely related to Command Conquer than Renegade is. So yeah. So let's get started. So what should we do first? Now, since it's 6:30 a.m. right now, I should not be recording. But since today is New Year's Day, I decided, you know what, I might as well just give you guys some videos to watch, just because it's New Year's Day. Why not? Let's send off the New Year in a bang. And besides, I wanted to do a whole lot of stuff for Multiplayer Friday, so I did. Okay, now when did those other games come out? Alright, Command Conquer 2, Tiberium Dawn, came out in 1999. Command Conquer Red Alert came out. Command Conquer Red Alert came out. Give me a second. In 1996, Command Conquer Red Alert 2 came out. 2000, alright. And, actually, let me see if I can find that one game. I'm not seeing it. Maybe just covering the main games. Okay, but anyway, I guess we can do some, let's do some tutorial, because that's what I usually do, right? And so we can just experience the game. Alright, tutorial. Alright, cover training. Hi, Logan. I'm back
to basic, Havoc.
Yeah.
My name's Logan Shepard. I'll be your guide for this refresher course. This training will take you through tactical movement, weaponry usage, vehicle piloting, and base operations. You can move forward, back, strafe left, and strafe right with the movement keys.
Roger.
All of your controls can be customized to suit your taste via the options menu. Practice moving around, then meet me in the next section.
Oh man, you guys have no idea how many times I played this. And this is the reason why I love tutorials so much. Especially ones that are like this, that, that are more than just stop text or stop talking or stop person talking to you, go do a little action, and stop person talking to you, go do a little action. I always love, this is what got me into good old tutorials. Is since this one was just so good, I'll show you why. I'm just gonna go with the logs because we can. Oh, by the way, you can also hit F to go in third person, which is something that makes this game special even to this day and even back then. It's the fact that you can go back and forth by just hitting F. Just like that. I mean, there is, like the only modern game I know of that's like this is the Battlefront series, including the new one, especially the new one, because the new one has this too. The new one, the new one focuses on first-person shooter. This focuses on first-person shooter as well, but the new one, but I mean, it just determines what your taste. If you prefer being focused on first person or third person. But anyway, so yeah, this game can be played as well as both. Although it is a first person shooter that can be played in third person, as opposed to a third person shooter that can be played in the first person. So yeah, that's why this is a FPS TPS, because you can do both with ease. All right, and again, this is why I love tutorials. I'll tell you more as we go. But if you ever wonder why I like tutorials and why I must have tutorials in my videos, this is why. Because if they're done well...
Here you'll learn about jumping and climbing.
Yep.
Pressing the jump key makes you jump. To climb a ladder, approach the ladder and press the action key. Now it's time for a test. Climb this ladder and jump to the opposite crate.
Well, no. And jump. By the way, if you fall, you have to go back around. But yeah, I mean, this tutorial is done well unless you just play around with stuff. Because this tutorial will allow you to play around with stuff, and I love playing around with stuff. Especially if I have no idea what to do.
Looks like you've got it.
Yep.
Now, let's cover your EVA unit. That device on your left arm is called EVA, short for Electronic Video Assistant. The most important thing EVA does is track mission objectives. I'll activate your first mission objective. Notice EVA announced the objective and indicated the location on your radar in the lower left-hand corner with a green star.
Yep.
Mission objectives come in 3 different varieties: primary, secondary, and hidden objectives. The green star indicates a primary mission objective. Objectives of this type must be completed for mission success. The data link includes a map, mission data, and a dynamically updated combat database. You can access any data link screen by pressing the EVA key, which activates the most recently viewed EVA page. That covers it for EVA. Just remember to refer back to your data links whenever you need tactical information. During missions, the action key can be used to interact with people and equipment. You can talk to a soldier by using the action key. Ask the soldier at the exit to open the gate, and we'll move on.
You never get to do this in game, by the way. Or now, or at least the missions I've played, which is half of them. Hi.
Situation's under control.
I bet it is. I'll be back for you guys. Yeah, I'll be back for you guys. Oh, by the way, oh, hello.
This door requires level 1 security clearance.
That would be a problem.
This door requires level 1 security clearance.
Yes, and there's key cards in this game. And they actually made them really well.
Now,
door
I'll show you how to use
requires
security
level 1
cards.
security
Notice the
clearance.
color of this door. You'll need
Yep.
a green security card to open it. Yellow doors will require yellow cards, and red doors require red cards. Here's a green security card. This is the Advanced Guard Tower. It provides automated base defenses. Now, head inside and down the elevator. Sydney is waiting for you there.
Alrighty. And by the way, I'm playing as Havoc, which is a GDI commando. What commandos are? A lot of people just mess things up. These are your hero units in Command Conquer 1. They basically just run around killing things with explosives and sniper guns. Or at least I think they do anyway. I never really played Command Conquer 1 or regular 1 all that much, because I just can never get used to the how the camera works, which the camera is extremely fixed in those games. I did play remakes with Command Conquer Regular 3 and Command Conquer 3, but yeah, never that much. And he plays Havoc, which is a complete other Renegade and Rebel instead of the game. Basically, he was part of this team, which Logan was a part of, and basically everyone here except Sydney. Sydney was not. But everyone else we're gonna be finding here are, we're part of We're part of basically Special Forces unit, I believe, and they were sent to just kill things. However, they got split up, and now, well, they're split up now. But let's get moving. At least that's what I gathered from my experiences. Now, this is a guard tower. It has guns. It is the sole means of you not die, or of your base defending something when you're not there to defend it. Oh, by the way, yeah, what makes Command Conquer Renegade special is its multiplayer actually has a functional base. Those buildings there, they do stuff. Like, you see that barracks there? That allows you to buy different classes. You see that power plant? That allows you to have power. For this and other base defenses. Also, I think they gave you like more money. I'm not quite sure what power plants do, which they'll probably explain it later. Then you got your refinery here. They get you money. They get you money without you having to do anything. Basically, once the harvester comes back, which I don't know where it's at, but yeah, once the harvester comes back, you get money, lots of money, and you can use that to spend on classes. And you go over here at your weapons factory. That is where your vehicles are made. If you lose that, then you don't get vehicles. So yeah, then you got this guard tower, which is at the front of your base, just sitting there until some jerk decides to come and say hello to you. Until some nice guy decides to show up on your front door, asking if you want to buy some carpeting. Then he kills him in many different ways. If he's in the tank, he kills him in many different ways. So yeah. And also, this was one of the first class-based first-person shooters, or at least, or not class-based, but also character-based in multiplayer anyway, which we'll see later. In another video, perhaps. Hi, Sydney.
Hey, Havoc. Here you will learn more about your electronic video assistant, EVA for short. On the bottom of your display are 2 meters, one for health and one for armor. As you take damage, these meters decrease. Armor reduces the amount of damage you take. Here's an example. Watch what happens when I shoot you.
Hey,
Oh, ow.
is that necessary?
Notice your health has decreased. As it gets lower, the meter turns yellow, then red to indicate you are near death. Now it's time for power-ups. This is a health power-up. Pick it up and I'll continue.
As long as you're not gonna shoot me again.
Like I said, Total Rebel. And Renegade. And Havoc. And that's why its code name is Havoc. Oh, by the way, if you ever wondered why I like stuff on my arm that are like mini computers, it's probably because of EVA. Now that I realize, it's probably because of that. I always liked EVA, either the AI and either the AI and just help, and just UI element, just general AI duties that EVA does in the Command Conquer Tiberium universe games, as well as EVA as your assistant in the Red Alert games. I don't think EVA's in general, now let's think about it, but oh well. Alright, let's pick this up.
Your health meter is full again. Now let's try an armor power-up. Pick this one up and I'll continue.
Yep, here are the power-ups. That means you get a lot of armor. Basically what that means, helmet and that type of vest.
Now your armor meter is full, meaning your armor is completely intact. Now watch your health and armor meters again.
You wanna cut that out?
That's the last time. Honest. Notice how your armor was damaged, but you lost less health. Okay, you should be clear on power-ups, so let's move on to your radar. In addition to mission objectives, your radar shows the position of infantry, vehicles, and buildings. Radar shows your immediate surroundings, but your overhead map provides a more strategic view. Press the map key to take a look at your overhead map. Infantry appear as circles. Note the yellow circle showing my position on the radar. GDI units appear in yellow. Nod units in red. Neutral units appear in white. Watch the red triangle representing the Nod vehicle as it passes on the radar. Notice the yellow square indicating the position of this GDI building. Actually, it's showing the position of the master control terminal, but we'll cover it later.
Don't wanna confuse the grunt, huh?
Building operations are part of another tutorial. Speaking of other tutorials, let's get moving. I'll have Eva highlight your next mission objective.
Back to the tour bus. I'll catch you later.
Yep, let's get back, alright. And that is why I like this game, because of that voice acting. And that's why I like pretty bad voice acting, because this game, the voice acting's not bad, it's just how the voice acting, how it's actually, the stop, the start voice acting that's in this game, yeah. That's why I can tolerate bad voice acting, is because of this game. The voice acting in this game's pretty good. It's just how, the game, it's just how the game is that makes it different. Remember, this game came from 2002. Sure, Halo had better voice acting than this. Did Call of Duty? I think so. Wait, Is Call of Duty that old? I forget. But yeah.
She likes me.
I think that was Logan saying that. Or he's... Nah, was that Havoc? I always assumed it was Logan.
This is the infantry barracks. Inside, Gunner will explain weaponry basics.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's totally Havoc then. And actually, I just noticed that Logan's actually having... Logan's, you know, wearing the goggles that the guy on the cover of Command Conquer 1 has. Speaking of, I have Command Conquer Renegade in 3 ways. However, I'm playing the Origin version or the Command Conquer Ultimate Edition, which is the best. If you're going to get Command Conquer games, any of them, get it in the Ultimate Edition. Even if you don't like Origin, it's probably the best way. However, because it's digital and you can get them all, I got them all for like $9, which Steam had, at the same time, Steam had Command Conquer Tiberium Wars, for $9. I got all the Command Conquer games for $9. It was on sale, but you can still get it for a really good price. And I just going to Command Conquer, go to Origin, get the Ultimate Pack, or go to your local store and get it there because it's there too. However, if you get it in store, it's still the download codes, by the way. It's not actual game disc. If you want actual game disc, you're going to either have to find the original Command Conquer Renegade, which I have tons of. I just have no codes for it because I always lose my codes. However, you also got... See, by the way, those guys are just on General Patrol. You also have, I also have Command Conquer, what was it? Oh, yeah, the 3rd Decade. Command Conquer 3rd Decade, which comes with all the Command Conquers up to the 3s. Like Command Conquer 3, Command Conquer Alert 3, stuff like that. It has everyone below that. So basically, up to Command Conquer Generals is what you get in that pack. I like the Ultimate Edition where you get all the Command Conquers ever. Because there are no more than in the Ultimate Edition. So if you want it in an actual disc, the 3rd Decade is the best way to go, and then you can just simply get Command Conquer Tiberium Wars and Command Conquer Alert 3 all by itself. Oh, Command Conquer 4 also doesn't come with it. Yes, I forgot about him. Everyone forgets about Command Conquer 4, even though I do like it. I do typically forget about it sometimes. Except when I'm thinking about other things. So yes, that's the best way to do it, and then you can just get those 3 games on the side. But if you want all the games, and if you don't care about it being download only, or if you don't care about Origin and it being download only, then you can get the Ultimate Edition. Alright, let's continue. Hello, Gunner. Oh, by the way, these are your max units, by the way. That's max health, that's max armor. As you can see, since Cini shot us again, we have to pick these up. There we go. Hi, Gunner.
Gunner, long time, pal. What you got for me?
This is the infantry barracks where we process recruits. Nod as an equivalent building called Hand of Nod. We'll be using this infantry barracks in the firing range out back for weaponry training. This first weapon is the Vervac Commando Elite Falcon automatic pistol. Select it by pressing the handguns key and head out back to the firing range.
Alright, which is one, or he is a scroll wheel, and like most games of the era, when you use the scroll wheel, you can see on the top what opening you have selected. And I love this thing. You can use this thing for like the first 3 or 4 missions only, and just kill it and just do fine. After that, it gets difficult, but you can do it.
Your targeting reticle has an outer circle and an inner dot. The outer circle shows where you're pointing the weapon. The inner dot shows where the weapon will actually hit. You may have an obstacle in the way which prevents you from targeting properly. Point the automatic pistol at any target on the range. When you have a valid target, the reticle turns red. If you're reloading or out of ammunition, the reticle turns yellow. Further information about your target is displayed near the targeting brackets. Point the weapon at any target and press primary fire.
Aim for the head to maximize the damage dealt per shot.
Shoot all the targets in the range, and we'll cover sniper rifle training.
Alright, there we go. Those are standard non-soldiers. Notice they wear red, and they have helmets. That's usual for Nod. They like wearing their red, and they like having black, and they like having helmets. That's their typical thing. That would remain for the entire series and probably beyond.
Next is the Vervac R59 Pierce Sniper Rifle. Select the sniper rifle by pressing the sniper weapons key. This weapon serves 2 functions. accurate long-range targeting, and sound detection. Use secondary fire to activate the scope. You can zoom in and out using the zoom control keys. The weapon is equipped with a directional microphone, which can pick up conversations at long ranges. Use secondary fire again to deactivate the scope. Only your automatic pistol has infinite ammunition. You need to watch ammunition for other weapons, like this sniper rifle. The remaining ammunition in your clip and the total count of remaining ammunition is shown at the bottom of your display. Another indicator of ammo loss is your targeting reticle. If it turns yellow, you are either in need of reloading or out of ammunition.
Red means fire, yellow means I need ammo. Gotcha.
To reload a weapon, press the reload key. If you need more ammunition, a power-up is ready near the firing range. Eliminate all targets and come back for the automatic rifle.
Alright, and let's try third person before we see a step again. Let's do it anyway. Oh, but I always forgot to mention that when Sunny said, you're near death, that's one of my favorite lines ever of all time, just because how she says it. Alright. Oh, by the way, the whole sound detection thing, it's not really that useful. Like, they never really gave you a chance to use it in the campaign, or at least missions I've played. And also in multiplayer, I never really found a use to it. Not to mention, no, I might need to mention the fact that I don't play, I only played against AI, ever. And if you want to play against people, well, you're going to have a LAN connection because this is a GameSpy game, and we all know I'm a GameSpy. If you don't, GameSpy is gone. It's been gone for like a year now. Alright, anyway, click on this. Yeah. There we go. And no, once we get an automatic weapon, I'll show you what it's like, third person.
The next weapon is the Corbretti AR-70 Raptor automatic rifle. Use the automatic weapons key to select this weapon.
This is good stuff, Gunner, but when do we get to the real explosives?
Eliminate the targets and then come back for more exotic weaponry.
Yep. Alright. Let's do this. There's not a style that are no animation. Well, they're walking forward, or running, walking forward, walking back, strafing. There are none for turning at all. But yeah, this is a 2002 game, and, games like, I don't know, Skyrim and Fallout 4 still know that, but that's Bethesda. I mean, EA games, if you want to find, EA games with, EA games like, I don't know, Mass Effect and Star Wars Battlefront, yeah, they don't have this problem. But yeah. EA's learned, but some people never do. Alright, let's get these guys. There we go. There you go, just as effective in third person as it is in first. Let's go back to first and show off the actual gun. Actually, we gotta show off the sniper rifle in first as well. Actually, picked it up in first, alright. And this is my favorite sound, my favorite rolling sound of all time. Okay, not favorite, because I like the USAS and Battlefield more, but I like this one nearly as much. Yes, I love that sound. I wish they brought it back in Command Conquer Renegade, in Renegade X, because I love that sound. It just doesn't make any sense, but I like it a lot. Alright, back to Gunner.
Next up is the Sakoze 66mm Type R12 Locust automatic rocket launcher. Select this weapon by pressing the rocket launcher key.
Now you're talking.
Take your time destroying all the targets. Come back in when you're done.
Alright, now I put some other things on the range, just for us, or just for this. I like that. That is a Nard buggy. Yes, the same people that wear red and black and have helmets also have buggies. And they also have motorcycles. And other things. That's just how Nard is. Don't ask questions. By the way, that's not an acronym, by the way. It's their full name is Brotherhood of Nod. It's a organization where we got GDI, which is GDI. That's an acronym. It stands for Global Defense Initiative. Basically, it was put in place by the UN to just defeat Nod, just kill Nod, or just do other things. Global defense. Basically, it's your new global police because America just wasn't good enough anymore. And it turns out that them making GDI was a very, very good thing. However, back in Command Conquer 1, it was very kind of controversial. But later on in the series, it definitely became, GDI GDI definitely became more and more like a government, more like a government until Command Conquer 4, where it was the government at the end of at the end of Command Conquer 4, at the end of the Tiberian timeline. Because, well, in Command and Conquer, there was a small thing called the, the Tiberium asteroid coming out and causing Tiberium, which we're going to find out later, once we go to the refinery. Oh, that's time. Yeah, we're going over time for this. Basically, you got the Tiberium asteroid came and hit the Tiberium River in Italy, causing, basically, Tiberium to start spreading on Earth. Basically, Nod came out of nowhere, and Nod Nod was able to pick up on Tiberium really fast. I wonder why. But they were able to pick up on Tiberium really fast, and basically just make harvester technology to take advantage of Tiberium, because Tiberium is actually a good thing in, like, one way. Because it leaches all the elements out of the soil. All the materials that are hard to get, you can just harvest them on the surface by just running them over with a big, running them over with a big vacuum slash lawnmower. And then you get all that put in the refinery. Once that gets all done, then you get, well, gold, iron, titanium, stuff like that. And all the materials that were once in the soil now are in Tiberium and all that. However, Tiberium is very bad for you because, well, as much as Tiberium spreads on the planet, it will spread in your body, and it's not a good idea. But let's flip the not buggy. Oh, by the way, this thing's not automatic, it's semi-automatic, and you are going... Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, even though this is an earlier game, there is no, even though this is an earlier game, there is no, rocket jumping, so don't try. And by the way, since... Yeah. Alright, there we go. I wonder. Wait, I'll hear the sound again. I guess that's the magazine inserting, and that's actually the sound of the round chambering. I think that's what that sound is now that I listen to the sniper rifle again. Guys, listen. Mag inserting, and then that sound was the round chambering. But this guy's gonna suck it. Where should we? How should we do up this guy? How should we do a few? Oh, they were trying getting us up with someone before, but they actually have a model. Alright, headshot. There we go. It's a rocket, it doesn't actually kill people, it just pulls them back. Or at least that's the Tenno's logic. Alright.
Let's move on to your line of work.
Yes.
Press the mines key for remote C4 explosive. Use primary fire to place the C4 charge on a target. Then, move to a safe distance before detonating with your secondary fire.
This is a lot to swallow in one sitting.
You'll get it. You're a quick study. We have one last item. Come back when all targets have been destroyed.
The last one's a doozy. And actually, believe it or not, I actually didn't like C4 as much as I do now at this stage. Actually, I use C4 a lot to basically blow up the fences and blow up stuff, blow up buildings, but I never use C4 to blow up vehicles. And I definitely never use C4 to blow up people. I started doing that in Battlefield 2. But I started playing Command Conquer. Oh, when did I start playing Command Conquer? Like when I was like, what, 6? Basically, my friend's big brother had it, and me and my friend Philip, we basically played it to death. And when I got Command Conquer, even though I wouldn't, I've been up like, what, 6, 7, 8, 9 at the time. More like 6, 7, 8 at the time, so maybe it wasn't the best game, but Command Conquer is pretty tame for a teen game. And all the Command Conquers are team, by the way. At least as far as I know. Unless there's an E1 stuck in there somewhere. But I'm pretty sure all Command Conquers are team because, well, it's hard to make a M-rated RTS game without making all the cutscenes completely bloody and gory and all sorts of messed up. But anyway, so I didn't, basically, long story short, I didn't start using C4 until much later. In Battlefield 2 and stuff like that. Alright, these guys. And here we are, the non-buggy makes their reappearance. I can get up vehicles in this way. Wait, can you? Actually, we might not be able to. Let's stick it on the engine. You're not looking the right way. That's what you get. No, what? Just in case. Oh, I need to get another one. Oh, but also this is early, so there's still sprinting. This speed is the fastest you'll ever go. And this is, and you can walk in case you need to go a little slower. Here you go. Have a good day. And there you go. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is the weird. Well, this doesn't have the weird. Yes, this has the C4 has the weirdest animation, but you know it works. And surprise, and right click, gets them done. Alright, there we go. Again, it's explosions. They don't kill people. They only knock them out.
This last item is the GS2 Godsend satellite targeting device, otherwise known as the Ion Cannon Beacon. This is used to guide orbiting ion cannon satellites to their targets. Not as a similar device known as a nuclear strike beacon. You can guess what it's for. Select the beacon, head out to the firing range, and place it in the location designated by the objective marker on your radar. Arm and plant the ion cannon beacon by using primary fire. Arming a beacon takes a few moments, so you'll have to stay put till the arming meter has completed its sequence. Once the beacon is set, retreat to a safe distance to avoid damage from the ion cannon blast. After you're done, head in and I'll send you on your way.
Alright, and actually we'll wrap up the video then, because this tutorial is pretty lengthy. It's not that lengthy, basically this is the first half. But yeah. And you, by the way, you can just pull around with this for as long as you want. No, basically, in between segments when you're dealing with people, you can just do whatever you want. Iron Cannon Beacon. Oh, that's a tank, by the way. My favorite things. One of my favorite things with Command Conquer is the ion cannons. I love them so much. And not just get nukes. We get ion cannons, which are lasers that use ions to kill things. And once we use this, you'll see how it kills things, or how it kills things. I hope you don't mind this ion cannon thing there. Yep, and when you use the ion cannon, it starts raining. We are nowhere near safe.
There are still some targets to be destroyed. Go back when you've eliminated them all.
I will do that. You see all the ions getting all excited, and then multiple lasers, lock on target, and you're dead. Now, believe it or not, that is the weakest iron cannon in the series. Well, not true. Command Conquer Generals has a weaker iron cannon, but you can actually move it. The iron cannon from Command Conquer 1 can only destroy a single building. Which, in a first-person shooter where your goal is to kill buildings, it's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. However, in an RTS game, not that much. However, in an RTS game, you don't need to have a guy go plant the dump detonator on the thing. Give me that back. You don't need plant detonator on the thing in RTS games, but, you know, it's first-person shooter. What do you want from it? I mean, they could have given us, I guess, if this was a modern game, what they could have done is they could have made it so you had like a, you could have made it where you had some sort of like a binoculars or some sort of device to basically paint the target and then the ion cannon on it. However, this is, you know, this makes it a little bit better. In a simple way that, well, you have to get in personal to do it, and you have to take a couple seconds while you're doing it, so you can't just simply put it in someone's feet and expect it to kill him. Or put it in the feet of a vehicle and expect it to kill it. However, what you can't, or put it in the building, expect it to go off, and expect you to be, you basically go in and running right here. Here's the building where you want to place it there, you're done, and you run away, and then it blows up in like 3 seconds. That won't be good enough. This is better. This is a better idea. Alright, but anyway, let's get started. And also, actually in multiplayer, which once we start doing the multiplayer practice, I'll show you. Actually, in multiplayer, you can win by just ion cannoning the barracks. In the Pacific spot, then you can win. But yeah, that's not rare. That's rare.
That's
what else?
All the weaponry you'll encounter, but these instructions should get you started. Now, I believe you to go to the weapons factory. I'll indicate your next location on your radar. Stay safe out there, mate.
Thanks for the class, Gunner. I'll see you on the field.
Yep, and we will see him on the field. Alright, yeah, before we leave, I want to end it here, and then I'll bring back, and if the tutorial is not all that long, I'll just cut it, I'll just make another video there, and then we'll go to the, bloody, and then we'll go to multiplayer, which, it's 7 a.m., who cares? I don't need sleep. Alright, but anyway, so, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching this video. It's up to me. Also, it's up to me to leave a comment over right. Tell me if you want to make multiplayer practice a series, if I can figure out how to do different maps. Because I think you can. Or at the very least, I can just do land and do different maps that way, because I'm pretty sure that worked. But pretty sure you can do more maps in multiplayer practice. It's just I never really found out how, and when it did happen to me, when I actually did do multiple maps in practice, I don't know how I did it. I'll try figuring that out, and we'll do that. Oh, unless, of course, you just want me to play GDI once and not once on the same map, which is perfectly fine. Or just want me to keep doing GDI, because I do have multiple strategies on beating not on that map. So I can keep trying. Alright, but anyway, that'd be it. And also, if you want to do a series on the campaign, because there's a campaign, remember, this game's from 2002, pretty much all first-person shooters of this state have campaigns. So if you want to do the campaign, please let me know. Although I won't be doing it anytime soon, due to the simple fact that I just have too many series going on right now. But if you guys really like this, but you guys seem to like Renegade X pretty well, which is why I'm doing this right now. You guys seem to like Renegade X pretty well, so I might just go on. I might do a series. I'll definitely do a series once it gets space available. Which I'm about to finish. I'm about to finish Rainbow Six Siege. However, I got long series going on right now, like Xenoblade Chronicles X, the Great Syndicate. I also think is like the shortest of the three, and then Fallout 4. So I guess I can focus on Syndicate, and then focus on. Basically, I want to focus on Xenoblade because not many people are doing Xenoblade. Then focus on Syndicate, try to get that done. Then focus on Fallout 4 after I get done Rainbow Six Siege, and I might do more. And I'll definitely do Terrorist Hunt and multiplayer of Rainbow Six Siege once I do get done with the campaign, which I'm almost done with that. But that's the plan, and I guess thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching on this. I really appreciate you guys watching. I said that already. Also appreciate tips. I also appreciate tips on how to play Command Conquer Renegade. In general, if you never know if comments for real additional. And I guess see you in a second.